A great day to all soccer-loving fans of Atlanta, Georgia. A lot of hot and trending soccer stories once again trended on our beloved state the past week. Welcome to your favorite online soccer show, Atlanta Soccer News Weekly Report. Let's start the week on a good note as U.S. Soccer announced on Monday, July 8 that Caleb Wiley, a defender with Atlanta United, has been selected for the 2024 American men's Olympic team for the Olympic Games in Paris. In the group stage, the United States will compete against Olympic hosts France on July 24th, New Zealand on July 27th, and Guinea on July 30th. The United States will compete in the Olympics for the first time since the 2008 Beijing Games in 2024 in Paris. Wiley is the second player to represent the team in the Olympics, after Ezequiel Barco. The 19-year-old homegrown made his debut on April 19, 2023, against Mexico in the first-ever All-State Continental Clásico. He has 2 caps for the senior USMNT. He has 4 U.S. appearances to his belt. 10 games with the U20s, 3 games with the U17s, and 3 games with the U23s. After joining the team's initial U12 squad in 2016, Wiley signed as a homegrown player on January 18, 2022. In 84 games across all competitions, Wiley has 6 goals and 9 assists for Atlanta's first team. On the same day, U.S. head coach Marko Mitrovic of the Olympic men's soccer team has announced the 18-player lineup for the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, along with 4 alternates. As summer approaches, the U.S. men's first appearance at the Games since 2008. With the exception of 3 players who are older, only athletes under the age of 23 are permitted to compete in the Olympic men's soccer tournament. The competition gives some of the best young players in the country the chance to compete against great opponents on the international scene after rising through the levels of American soccer development, which is a crucial aspect of the Federation's objective to build winning teams. The whole U.S. team has capped 15 out of the 18 players. Walker Zimmerman, an overage defender with 42 senior international appearances, is the team captain of the men's national team. Gianluca Biagio, a midfielder, leads the team's under-23 roster with 13 senior caps. The effectiveness of the American player development pipeline is demonstrated by the fact that 17 out of the 18 players on the Olympic team were either MLS players or nurtured in an MLS academy. Goalkeepers: 2 Patrick Schulte, Columbus Crew, St. Charles, Missouri; Gaga Slonina, Chelsea/ENG, Addison, Illinois. Defenders: 6 Maximilian Dietz, Gruther Fürth/GER, Frankfurt, Germany; Nathan Harriel, Philadelphia Union; Oldsmar, Florida; Miles Robinson, FC Cincinnati; Arlington, Massachusetts; John Tolkien, New York Red Bulls; Chatham, New Jersey; Caleb Wiley, Atlanta United FC; Atlanta, Georgia; Walker Zimmerman, Nashville SC, Lawrenceville, Georgia. Midfielders: 5 Gianluca Biagio, Venezia/ITA, Greensboro, North Carolina; Benjamin Cremaschi, Inter Miami CF; Key Biscayne, FLA; Jack McGlynn, Philadelphia Union; Queens, New York; George Mihailovic, Colorado Rapids; Jacksonville, Florida; Tanner Tessman, Venezia/ITA, Birmingham, Alabama. Forwards: 5 Paxton Aronson, FC Utrecht/NED, Medford, New Jersey; Taylor Booth, FC Utrecht/NED, Eden, Utah; Duncan McGuire, Orlando City SC, Omaha, Nebraska; Kevin Paredes, Wolfsburg/GER, South Riding, Virginia; Griffin Yao, KVC Westerlo/BL, Clifton, Virginia. Alternates: for Josh Atencio, midfielder, Seattle Sounders FC, Bellevue, Washington; Jacob Davis, defender, Sporting Kansas City, Rochester, Michigan; Johan Gomez, forward, Eintracht Braunschweig/GER, Keller, Texas; John Pulskamp, goalkeeper, Sporting Kansas City, Bakersfield, California. On Tuesday, a piece of good news as Atlanta United has won 2 games in the competition to advance to the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup quarterfinals. The first took place at Fifth Third Stadium, the venue of Tuesday's game, in the round of 32 back in May versus Charlotte Independence. Goalkeeper Josh Cohen made his club debut for Atlanta United, which defeated the USL League One team 3-0 and kept a clean sheet. In the team's subsequent USL Championship round of 16 matchup against Charleston Battery, Cohen had a significant impact. On May 21st, the game ended in a tie after extra time and regulation ended without a score. Center-back Stian Gregerson of Atlanta made the sixth kick after both teams had made 4 of the previous 5, while Cohen stopped Charleston's sixth attempt. Founded in 2013, Indy 11 is an Indianapolis, Indiana-based club. Sean McCauley is the head coach of the squad, which competes in the USL Championship. For the 2021 USL Championship season, the team returned to Carroll Stadium, the historic home of the Indianapolis Colts in the National Football League, following a few seasons of play at Lucas Oil Stadium. The team is scheduled to relocate to 11 Park, a development project featuring a soccer-specific stadium with 20,000 seats, next year. Indianapolis 11 is one slot below Atlanta's previous Open Cup opponent, the Charleston Battery, going into Tuesday's game in third place in their conference. The match between Atlanta United and the club is scheduled for Tuesday. Teams from several American soccer leagues compete in the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup, which is a single-elimination tournament. It is the American national soccer competition that has been running the longest. The competition was won by Atlanta United in 2019. Atlanta United, the reigning champions, made their way into the 2022 tournament when the COVID-19 outbreak forced 2 years of postponement of the competition. They lost their match against Nashville SC, an MLS team, in the round of 32. On Wednesday, Canada's 2024 Copa América Cinderella run came to an end on Tuesday night as they lost 2-0 to Lionel Messi and Argentina in the semi-finals. The star number 10 for Inter Miami CF opened his tournament account in the second half with a deflected goal, complementing Julian Alvarez's goal in the 22nd minute that ended the scoreless draw at MetLife Stadium. In the first few minutes, Nashville SC winger Jacob Schaffelberg threatened Canada with a long-range shot, but the team held their own against the reigning Copa and FIFA World Cup champions. But in the crucial moments, Argentina's talent was evident, especially when Alvarez grabbed Rodrigo de Paul's through ball and scored the game's first goal, beating Portland Timbers goalkeeper Maxime Crepeau. Shortly after the half, Messi wrapped up the match, putting Argentina 90 minutes away from a record 16th tournament victory and a second straight Copa América triumph as he gently deflected Enzo Fernandez's shot into the net. On Thursday, it was reported that the position of head coach of the U.S. men's national team has been vacated from Gregg Berhalter, U.S. Soccer declared on Wednesday. The announcement follows the program's early withdrawal from the 2024 Copa América, where the United States became the first host nation to lose in the tournament's group stage. The decision was made just 2 years before the United States, Canada, and Mexico will co-host the FIFA World Cup in 2026. I want to thank Gregg for his hard work and dedication to U.S. soccer and our men's national team, said Federation President Cindy Parlow-Cone. We are now focused on working with our sporting director Matt Crocker and leveraging his experience at the highest levels of the sport to ensure we find the right person to lead the USMNT into a new era of on-field success. When Berhalter took over as head coach of the USMNT in December 2018, the squad advanced to the 2022 FIFA World Cup round of 16. He was rehired for a second cycle in June 2023 after his contract expired. CONCACAF Nations League Championships in 2019-20 and 2023-24, as well as a CONCACAF Gold Cup victory in 2021, are among Berhalter's career highlights. His record when he leaves is 44W-17L-13D. Our immediate focus is on finding a coach who can maximize our potential as we continue to prepare for the 2026 World Cup, and we have already begun our search process, Crocker stated. Before working with Hammarby in Sweden, Berhalter began his coaching career as an assistant for the Los Angeles Galaxy. In 2013-18, he rejoined Major League Soccer as the Columbus Crews manager. During his playing career, Berhalter received 44 caps for the United States and was selected for the 2002 and 2006 World Cup teams. He played the majority of his club career in Europe until joining the LA Galaxy in 2009 to 2011. On September 7th, the USMNT will play their first international friendly against Canada at Sporting Kansas City's Children's Mercy Park. Finally, on Friday, we end the week on a good note as the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta training ground is set to undergo a significant expansion, projected for completion in the summer of 2025. The club unveiled new indoor renderings of the facility's forthcoming enhancements, promising a state-of-the-art hub for soccer excellence. Atlanta United recently hosted a ceremonial groundbreaking event to mark the start of this ambitious project. The event featured prominent figures including Atlanta United President and CEO Garth Lagerwey, Vice President and Technical Director Carlos Bocanegra, Chief Business Officer Skate Noftsinger, AMB Sports and Entertainment CEO Rich McKay, and Marietta Mayor Steve Tumlin. We are thrilled to break ground on the expansion of the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta training ground, said Lagerwey. This marks the next step in our commitment to developing top-tier talent and providing world-class facilities for both current and future Atlanta United players. It will also serve as a premier destination for international clubs and federations, as evidenced by our recent hosting of the U.S. women's national team and several men's national teams for major tournaments. We are grateful for the support from our chairman Arthur Blank, whose vision allows our club to keep investing in the future of soccer in our region. Announced on April 11th, the expansion will feature a two-story, 20,000 square foot development with numerous additions and improvements aimed at enhancing player health and well-being. The project will include a state-of-the-art content production studio and dedicated spaces for the academy and front office associates. The $23 million initiative will increase the total investment in the Marietta campus to over $85 million, cementing the reputation of the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta training ground as one of the premier soccer facilities in North America. The expansion will nearly double the facility's footprint to 50,000 square feet and include over 500,000 square feet of playing surface, featuring 6 full-size fields and 2 warm-up areas. The expansion project is being spearheaded by Impact Development Management, with Rule Joy Trammell plus Rubio, RJTR, serving as the architectural and interior design firm, and Whiting Turner as the general contractor. It's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make it a habit to watch Out Weekly Report and soccer stories posted on Out website at https://atlantasoccer.news. Until next time, adios.